on Calvin Klein's Obsession, a perfume which came out in 1985 and which typified the loud and overbearing fragrances of the 1980s. This is one of the few scents that I did not buy on eBay, but I purchased it long ago in 1990 when I was still a teenager. Those were the days. I bought it because it was so well known and I just wanted to own some of it. And it is a typical 80s powerhouse scent, loud, overbearing, and just screaming for attention. It has, among other notes, ingredients of bergamot, mandarin, orange blossom, rose, jasmine, coriander, armoise or artemisia, targete or marigold, I hope I pronounced that correctly, amber and oak moss. Other sniffers claim that they smell cedar wood, sandalwood, vanilla, and of course the musk, which just pervades this particular scent, and probably civet as well. As you can see, it is a very loaded scent, and it has this amber, dark amber hue. This is the vintage bottle, of course. They don't make this particular bottle anymore. The current formulation has a reputation of being a lightweight compared to the vintage. When I sniff it, I get the musk and the orange blossom. It could be mandarin as well, but I get those notes right away, and it is very piercing and penetrating, true to its reputation. Actually, this bottle should not be here, because I went through several upheavals in my life, and I actually had a previous perfume collection that is now long gone, and this is one of the survivors. It actually survived a flea market sale, which I actually participated in, and I actually left this perfume for buyers who were interested, but fortunately for me, none were interested, and I am very thankful to still have this scent after going through many financial upheavals, and just a lot of this scent has been through a lot with me. So I'm very thankful for this scent, and it brings back good memories because it is just reminiscent of some good times in my life, just good times. And so back to the scent itself, it is very strong on the amber as well as the oak moss, and also musk and civet. These are the main notes that I detect after the orange blossom has faded away. It has a base which is reminiscent of Chanel No. 5, the vintage from the 50s. I think it is rose and jasmine breaking through after about 3 hours of applying this. Very strong. I put some on this morning, and I can still smell the rose and jasmine. It is very long lasting, and the sillage is also fantastic. Let me just open and try it. Yeah, it has a woody kind of aura, and let me just apply to get some of the top notes. You can't be too generous with this scent because it can really cannonball through your nostrils and probably put you out, Yeah, it is very citrusy at the beginning, but the citrus doesn't last particularly long. It then quickly transitions into orange blossom and mandarin, as well as the amber starts to peek through, and there are hints of vanilla, which a lot of people claim is there. There's also a bunch of spices, of which coriander I mentioned, but there are other things, perhaps rosemary, perhaps cloves. So this is a very loaded scent, and it is a good American landmark in perfumery. Nowadays, there are so many flankers of a particular scent, and Obsession is no exception. This scent, however, was launched in 1985, and the perfumer was Jean Guichard, and it came at a time when the number of perfume launches were in the low double digits, and the word flanker was practically unknown. So do try this out. It has a very musky presence throughout its life on your skin, and it is just very appealing, intriguing, and unique. Not to mention just a great perfume bomb. And it is probably out of fashion now. They have very much lighter versions and flankers of this one, but none can really beat the original Obsession. Thank you for watching.
I said, baby, you been looking real good.